Hi guys, this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and I am wanting to share a little bit of an idea with you all that I kind of got my sheet written for my family, but Organized Clutterbug actually shared this on her vlog, and her children are a lot younger than mine, but it sort of lit a light bulb off in my brain because I thought, this is perfect, this is what needs to happen for us. And basically it's a family meeting, and she made out a printout, and I will put the link to her video down below in the description box for those of you that want to check her out. She's really awesome. There is not a single video that I have not enjoyed of hers, and I will tell you, she is full of clever ideas, craft ideas, organizing ideas, food, you name it, she does it. So I want to share with you how I have employed her idea into my home. Now, I have a 17-year-old, a 18-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And what is going on in our family right now is that everybody is going in a cajillion different directions, and it makes it really hard for our family to be organized. I can't remember when one boy is getting off work, when the other one's going to work. I can't remember appointments. You know, it just seems like things have just been in a jumbled mess. I really think it has to do with the fact that summer's here. I've got 2 new graduates. This is a whole new ball of wax with 2 kids working full-time and trying to buy cars and get ready for college. So sometimes when your family changes and grows, then you need to make the adequate changes in your household, you know, to make it run more smoothly, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with admitting that your household is not running quite as smooth as it usually does. So I made out this sheet for my family, and the first thing on the agenda, it says Smith Family Meeting Sheet, and then it says work schedule. And so at the top, as you can see where it says work schedule, this is so that when we have the meeting, they can sit and write it in on this sheet, and I will know, and my husband will know, what days they work, what time they work, what time they get off, and all those kinds of things. So that will be very helpful for us, so that we don't have to scramble and try to maneuver and try to figure out, you know, last minute how to make this work for us. So I have a board over here, as you know, if you've watched my videos, it's at my front door. It has my, basically my daily, my weekly, and my monthly cleaning list on the board, and it has a dry erase marker, and then I have a little like thing that I can write down things that we need to pick up at the store, and then I just grab that piece of paper on a notepad and take it out the door. So I figured this would be an excellent place to place that every week on the board so that everybody is seeing eye to eye and we know what's going on. Okay, so the next thing says, what is our agenda this week? So if my kids, because they make money, and right now the cars are scarce because one is getting worked on and one is getting bought, you know, we need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know, if we have certain responsibilities that we make them maintain in their house, in this house. The first thing is my kids buy all of their work lunches and their work drinks. That is all that we require them to do. We require them to do their banking once a week, and also to pay their cell phone bill at this time. And of course, it's going to be car insurance coming up. So, you know, we're instilling responsibility into these guys. And so if, for instance, they need to go to the auto parts store, then that needs to be on this agenda list so that we know that that needs to be done this week. If they need to go to the bank, we need to know that, you know, because right now we are sharing vehicles and it becomes very, you know, chaotic and kind of messy if we don't know what the other person is thinking. So this is actually a great thing. Then the third thing says family time. What are we planning? family time. What are we planning? Sorry about that, guys. So this basically will be time that is going to be spent as a family. So are we going to rent a movie? Are we going to have marshmallows and s'mores outside? Are we going to go out to dinner Friday night? Are we going to have pizza? You know, what are we doing this week? Because I told my husband, I said, it will not be long that my kids will not live here. And we need to have at least one day a week that we actually spend, you know, not the whole day. It doesn't have to be a whole day, but if it can be, you know, an hour, or, you know, I remember somebody telling me a while back saying it's quality, not quantity. So we need to have some quality time. So the next thing is any appointments on, let's see. Oh, any appointments or have-tos, meaning do we have to go to the dentist this week? And we have that coming up in July, but as far as I know, we don't have anything on the agenda. You know, with my son and his chemo treatments, have-tos right now are every Thursdays. We have to be at the hospital for chemo until August 21st. And then, you know, so we have to note that, you know, we have to know that, you know, if he has to go an extra day, because sometimes he'll have to have dental work done, and he has to have it done at the hospital because of the fact that we have to keep him away from germs and things, and there's, you know, procedures and things that have to be done for him. So when that has to happen, or we need to put it on the schedule, I want that in any appointments or have-tos, and that's what we have right there. Then the last thing on the agenda is chore handouts, and this will be what you will be doing this week for our home, for the home. So basically, I'm just going to say it, my kids have gotten lazy. They go to work and they come home and they think that I'm the maid. They are basically not been doing very much of anything, and that's going to stop. My husband and I have decided that, you know, there are people that go to work, they have 3 kids, they have to come home and they have to clean the house and they have to do things with their children. Our kids being 18 and 17 years old, there's no excuse for some of the lazy things that's going on in the house. I love my kids, but you know, it is an adjustment. We are a family that's going through an adjustment of growing up and being done with school. So, you know, they are going to have to learn where they are going to have to pitch in, and I'm going to figure out, I may laminate chores and then transfer it on the board somehow with their name, and that way they know those are their chores that I expect them to do on a daily basis, besides the make your bed and, you know, put your clothes in the hamper and that kind of thing, which is kind of a no-brainer. But I gotta tell you, Organized Clutterbug, you rock. I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but I really think highly of your idea, and I think this is really going to help our family a lot. If you have younger kids, watch her video, because her sheet is a little bit different than mine. I think it is an awesome thing to employ in your family, and I hope you all enjoyed this tip, and I will be talking to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.